Yo, yo.
Hey guys, welcome back to the No Breakfast After Sex podcast. My name is Jeremy Scippio here with
Vonroburts. You know what it is?
Hey man, so pretty much want to catch you guys up from last week. How was your week?
Oh, it was cool, man. You know, just doing our thing. I'm sitting here fucking with this camera. nice position for these people.
Yeah, man. Shoot. This is your first week back on. First, we went from curfew to lockdown. I don't know exactly what that means because people are still moving. Yeah, we're out here in sunny LA.
We gives no fucks, man. We're gonna do our thing, regardless.
Yeah. Today's topic, we're kind of floating around about this, but pretty much old men becoming simps at a certain point.
Oh yeah,
in their life. That's just like a natural evolution of manhood.
Simps and tricks, yo. They be coming that, man. It'd be hard for them to hold on. Yeah, man. It sucks, but yeah, dudes be becoming. It's not gonna stay. I want it to stay so bad.
This is funny. This is one trip to the 99-cent store is gonna solve all this.
I
don't even know what it is, but it's gonna be something.
It's in there.
Your brush hard drive stand.
I'm from the block. I'd make do. It's holding. Oh, we on.
All right,
but
cool.
yeah.
So anyway, yeah, man. But no, my week pretty much. Man, I've been really like trying to cultivate ways to stack up this bread because I don't know what the whole concept behind this lockdown is, but I feel like if it's gonna be anything like last time, I want to be chilling. I don't want to be kind of chilling. I want to be all the way chilling.
Well, all the good shows is gone.
What do you mean?
I mean,
television show?
Television. That's the only thing that got me through. I'm gonna have to read now for real.
Well, actually, all those movies that were supposed to be coming out in the theaters, they just announced that pretty much on HBO Max, pretty much the whole Warner Brothers lineup, they're gonna be released on air or whatever. So that's in the movie theaters. I think it's a wrap for them.
Oh, man, I hope it's not, man, because I've always wanted to have the pleasure of seeing myself and my friends on the big screen because I know we're gonna be there one day, and I just hope that's not the big screen is just not some rich guy's house. You know what I'm saying? For real.
You going there this summer? Go. Oh man, this is what I like about this.
You know what I mean? Or some motherfucker in Texas who could actually afford it to put a theater in their house.
They'd be like Mandingo fighting. They'd be like, be funny right now, nigga. Demon. That's the big screen. But I want to get into some of the news topics. First up, Cardi B. She buy was it a Birkin bag or something like that? Or she was asking her followers if she should buy a bag, and they pretty much turned on her, and it was like, yo, why don't you donate that to a charity or do something important with it other than just like use your WAP for evil.
Well, you know what I mean? She's doing what she got to do, man. Her audience is a bunch of women who want to see her flaunt money, and that's her true audience. Her core audience is she's catering her core audience. Her core audience is a bunch of women who like to see her get the bag and splurge and still have a lot of money left over.
Yeah.
So that's just like Baby. I remember seeing an interview with Baby from Cash Money, not the Baby or Little Baby.
I was going to ask, actually, yeah.
the bald headed Baby from Cash Money, the one that was holding Lil Wayne back. That he said something profound. He was like, "Yo, I got all this money, but I have to spend it in order for my audience to stay intact. Because if I'm not spending this money, they don't believe I got it."
Yeah, well, it's that's funny. That's the excuse 50 Cent used in court when he was broke. When he said he was broke, but then he wanted when they were like, "Yo, you keep spending all this money, but you keep saying you broke." He said that he had to do that for his audience. But yeah, we should take that as a lesson to not cultivate our identities off of spending money, but making money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In a positive way. As a black quote unquote role model, that's the only we respect people as if they're like splurging on bullshit.
Hey, if you think about it, that is the thing. That's the driving force that keeps black people alive in this Western hemisphere. If black people don't spend money, You know what I'm saying? Then what use are we to the other races?
Well, yeah, number one consumers. When they're talking about keeping the economy afloat, they're talking about black people. Why are you not spending money? Please spend more money with us. And that's why they put people like Cardi B in front of us to keep us distracted. I won't even say distracted. She's
motivating you to get money and spend it. And to get money and spend it, you have to work a job, and then you have to take your check and not invest it and spend it on tennis shoes or something to keep the economy rolling. That's how you keep the
Kanye
stocks
had the
going
line?
on.
Kanye had a line. He goes, white people get money and don't spend it, or maybe they go ahead and buy a business. I'd rather buy 80 gold chains and go ignorant.
No, sick. That is his bar.
Insert Cardi B.
Yeah, insert.
Don't you know you need to buy a bag? I need to buy a bag. Y'all talking about donating to charities? That's my bad, Cardi B.
I donate to a lot of charities.
Yo, and this is the person they let speak to the president. But you know what? I have no beef with Cardi. I want to be clear. It's still what the representation. But yeah, look, buy a bag, donate to charity, do whatever the fuck you want.
Do whatever you want with your money, you know what I'm saying? But just know that as a black person, it is mandatory for you to not advance yourself, not get rich, and to keep spending money and putting it back into the system. You are the driving force of this economy. And if you don't do that, then something bad will happen to you.
Well, look, we have the flip side. Somebody who really knows how to save a buck, Meek Mill. Basically, social media clown Meek Mill because basically with some kids on the street where they selling candy bars or something like that.
They were selling waters, man.
Selling waters.
In Atlanta, they were selling waters on the corner.
Yeah, Meek Mill offered him $20, and it was like, what, about 5 of them, something like that. And he said, well, why don't y'all split it? They was like, oh, man, come on, you Meek Mill, man. And he's like, why don't y'all split it? Or somebody else said split it, and they pretty much are calling Meek Mill cheap. Pretty much another internet L. I mean, do you think that was frugal? You think that was a good decision on his behalf?
I think Meek Mill was teaching him the value of earning money. I mean, you're not going. He's, you know what I mean. I don't think he was saying it outwardly, but he's like, here's $20, spend it. Just because I have it, don't mean I'm going to give it to you. That's for you to think that. That's a lesson learned at an early age. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how rich people stay rich. They stay rich by spending the least amount of money possible. So that was a learning experience for them. And whoever's online need to shut the fuck up because, you know, that's it. It's not your money. You don't get to dictate how this nigga handles his money.
Yeah, that's when it's funny when, you know, perception, when it's imposed on a favor, it ends up negating the favor. And that's kind of the annoying part.
Yeah.
Can you tell them to call in on the topic?
Hey, y'all could call in on the topic, son.
Not on this section because it's gonna get confusing.
Are they calling right now?
Somebody just called.
Hey, call in like 5 minutes, son.
You get to like an actual phone call. Yo, I'm busy right now. Call me.
Hey, call in like 5 minutes, son. Okay, let us breeze through a couple of hot bars, then call.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not wrong.
This is new. Hey, this is new to me too, baby. When you see this recording, when I post this on YouTube, you're gonna see that this phone is being held up by a brush and an external hard drive. Okay, I got to get it together. You know what I mean?
But yeah, so yeah, man. Look, ain't nothing wrong with Meek Mill being frugal. Hey, stay frugal. I just hate the fact that Meek Mill takes so many internet L's. You know what I mean? It's almost like when he does something, whether it's positive or negative, it's instantly taken as a L just because he did it. Because if it would have happened with Drake, I think they would have defended him. Maybe not Drake, but certain people, they would have been like, "Oh no, hey, these guys need to learn their lesson." But with Meek, it's just like we so used to him taking L's publicly. It's just like, oh yeah, just go ahead and throw that in the losing category.
It's easy to pick on my bro. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then with Drake wouldn't even have stopped. He wouldn't even have rolled the window down. He would have like, you know what? And we gonna keep it moving.
He would have rolled the window down and said, "Look, guys, I'm not saving you from the world. I'm saving the world from you." Rolled his window back up and kept rolling.
You know what I mean?
If you didn't catch what I'm saying, Drake hates kids.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he needs the right camera in front of him to love him.
I don't get it.
you don't get. Maybe he needs the right camera in front of them to love him. Because remember, he hit his son.
Yeah.
Until the cameras was out, and then he was exposed. Then it was all Aladon.
Is that the kid's name? Aladon.
Or whatever. I mean, I know his name is something. But I know he didn't. He was trying to hold his son back to reveal him in the Adidas campaign.
Yeah.
So that means, nigga, if the cameras ain't rolling, Drake ain't doing nothing for you. All right, support OVO Radio.
I was going to say, we just lost a Drake fan base.
I'm joking. Shouts out to OVO. I listen to all y'all music. Fuck out of here.
And then also we have Casanova and G Herbo. Basically,
indictments for everybody. They got indictments.
They got indicted because they was all this money. I think they had made like over $100,000 or hundreds of thousands of dollars on unemployment fraud and just pretty much faking IDs and all that stuff in order to get more money.
Well, there ain't no tours right now, and that's how artists make money with tours. So where are you getting this money from? Indictment's coming for you too.
But it's interesting because it's almost like to keep up with this lifestyle, you have to do these outside means just to make people think you got money like that. Well, because as far as I'm concerned, these are wealthy men.
Yeah,
you know what I mean,
they not. If I was one of them, I would have pawned one of their chains and lay low with a hot bitch at a nice apartment until the fucking pandemic's over, and then dropped a whole bunch of songs I've been holding up for myself.
I like the Vonroburts stimulus package.
These niggas don't know how to manage they funds correctly. They still out trying to drive. But also those ain't no homo. Those ain't the most. I'm secure with my sexuality enough to say this. Those ain't the most good looking brothers out on the planet either. Damn. So they busting checks, man, and the bitches want the money. So they vices is coochie.
Absolutely. Well, actually, that brings up another topic. You heard about Lil Baby paying some prostitute like thousands of dollars, and she put him on blast, and he was like, "Yo, that's the whole reason I paid for the vagina was to keep
for the silence. I'm paying for the silence."
He told her it was bad for business.
Hey, everything he said to her was true. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bitch, I gave you money for the silence, and you're speaking. So now you're breaching our verbal contract. Now, next time I see you, we got to have an NDA.
but the NDA really protect? If people say something, you can sue them, but then you can shame them on the internet, which is way worse than a litigation.
Hey, well, I rather her face the trials and tribulations of a court battle and get sued than have and her take the chances of versing that than me not having nothing to hold over her head.
But why even? My thing is for those type of artists, why even bring validity to what's being said by saying like, "Yo, how you gonna tell her what bad business is?" Like, it was bad business for you to sleep with a prostitute, being who you are. Yeah. I mean, it's bad business.
But you gotta remember, a lot of chicks they getting hip to the game. So what they doing to these niggas is because they know these niggas they ain't got no game. These niggas ain't work on their game. They were in the studio rapping the whole time about the life they wanted to live. So just because of that, I'm kind of socially awkward. And if you're not impressed by who I am and I still want you, I have to go beyond my comfort zone to get you. And I think him going busting checks was beyond his comfort zone because then he went on some shit like, "Oh, here's $1,000. Oh, why you do this to me? This isn't fair." But a real one would have been like, "I'm going to hump you and I'm not giving you no money."
Yeah, I mean, but it's like, when you live that lifestyle, I feel like you should. Women should be paying to sleep with you,
huh?
Women should be paying to sleep with you if you that guy.
Well, first off, you got to remember this: women care about the industry, but they don't care about the industry. They care about their own comfortability more than that. You know what I'm saying? There's only a few women out there who actually are obsessed with these artists. Like, "Oh, this is my favorite rapper. I know all his bars." All the rest of these chicks are on some shit like they on a money bag chase. They're like, "Man, I know who he is, but I don't give a fuck. I ain't buy his album."
That's new age, man. I still feel like it depends on where you at. I guess because there's a middle America sect of women that they don't know the value of what they sitting on, and they gonna pass to a Lil Baby. Yeah,
But
to a little baby.
Okay, but at the same time, bro. At the same time,
nominated.
That's middle.
Oscars.
That's middle America. You look at Harvey Weinstein. He's the best example I could ever give, my nigga, because he had the whole game in his hands, and he still had to leverage power and money to get pussy. Like it was sad.
Yeah,
it was like it was a punch in the face. It was bitches saying unconsciously, just with their actions, just like, yo, no matter how big you get, you still gonna have to work for this, brother. Whoa.
Yeah.
I done conquered the world. I got the whole Hollywood in my clutches and I can't just get pussy on the whim?
Nope.
Whoa. And the bitches that told on them were just like, whoa. They weren't even hot. No offense.
Maybe
hey, we all saw the documentaries.
Oh God. If you playing the game, yeah, but there's a big number of women that ain't playing the game. But that's the thing is, I guess if you're paying for it, that's what you're buying. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Because you can have a steak meal anywhere, but if the restaurant's nice, you know what I mean? And I guess that's what all that twerking, watching all that twerking on Instagram do. You like, man, I gotta have that. You know what I'm saying? But you should know that it ain't no better than the other thing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just like they know that they raise the price of their commodity, you know what I'm saying? You should know, like, man, this is the same. I can get this from any store. I don't need to go to get that.
Bro, that's all I'm saying, man. If the same amount of pussy you get when you don't have much is gonna be the same amount of pussy. You just have access to more pussy that's gonna deny you. When you have money.
That's a really pessimistic way of looking at
for real,
being rich.
Hey, for real,
like, I'm gonna be super rich I just be denied by. Come on,
I saw some footage with so this nigga
undervaluing desperation.
Hey, so this nigga, what's it called? DJ Academics. He went on live and was talking about his troubles with white women, and he said he's done with white women. Because a white woman called SWAT on him, talking about he had another chick in the house because he didn't give her a bag or some shit like that.
Cry me a river. And you talking about looks? I mean, academics.
Academics is hurt. He was like, I really wanted to be in love with the chick, and I'm like, bro, your chick was seen with everybody. She used you for clout and all that stuff. You was a terrible example of a guy with money and being able to leverage that for vagina in your condition.
I'm not gonna lie.
And when I say condition, I mean his physical condition, like how he looks.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm offended that you use him as an example.
Well, I mean, he's a guy who's worth millions. He's worth millions, and he's young, and he still goes after bitches. So he's going after all the Instagram bitches. So that's why I used him as an example. Yeah, and when I say bitches, I don't mean that in a negative term. I'm just saying that because that's the environment I grew up in.
You're doing this now,
Yeah.
Are we going?
I mean, them Instagram things. We don't have
to. You don't have to do your own disclaimer. This whole podcast needs a disclaimer.
The Instagram things.
Disclaimer. Yo. Yeah. This should run that clip back.
Because I'm coming for everybody.
I need my own disclaimer.
I'm coming for everybody.
Thank you. But no, maybe I figured Lil Baby was paying that much for the actual clean COVID test. Maybe that's what it is, because you never know who got something, and and maybe he's like a repeat customer. Maybe he got like, you know what I mean? Maybe he got a seat reserved. Like, yo, it's Thursday. You know what I mean? Like,
COVID,
you know what time it is.
COVID, Shrovid. And that nigga, he paid too much. You know what I'm saying? He paid too much because I mean, there's some pages in Atlanta right now, some back pages where you can have a threesome for $400.
Hey, Von. So, since we're on this topic, how much does vagina cost in Atlanta? So, what's the going rate?
It's $400 for a nice, decent, normal threesome. I'm pulling this information from an unknown source. Shouts out to him. He knows who he is.
What?
You got money. You don't want a threesome that costs.
Yeah.
Is there like a car wash? Like can you get like the basic, premium, and deluxe? Or is it just like or should we be asking him to call in right now?
In this threesome, he had a nice red bone and a chocolate one. He had a fucking Neapolitan ice cream.
I'm glad he's not colorist.
Yeah.
All right,
yeah, man. People underestimate the beauty that lies in the South in Atlanta. It's just that they don't know how to have the upkeep. You know what I'm saying? I'm from LA, so we from LA, so we could spot like any error or fucked up or just a discrepancy within the woman just her appearance. You know what I mean? Like if the weave is fucked up or if the lace front has just got the little fucking undercoat thing that be under the hairs.
Closure.
Yeah, if that shit is exposed, if the makeup is too caked up on their face, we can see all that shit. You know what I mean? I got multiple sisters, man. I got a lot of sisters, man. Like real sisters. These are my mom and my dad. They went out and did their thing. You know what I'm saying? So I got a lot of sisters, and I grew up with them, and I got to see like what it takes to maintain being a woman, and I'm like, yo, you got to do that shit, because if you don't, you better be on your healthy shit where your skin is done clear, and you manifesting that natural beauty over time, grooming that hair, treating that hair, and all that shit. Because if you're not, and you're not on top of the visiting the salon and all that other shit and keeping your nails up, it's gonna be a horrible scene, man. You better not say nothing about what niggas need to do, because you got a lot of work to do. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, and look, if all else fails, you could take your talents to Atlanta, where you will be priced at $400 per customer.
Yeah. If y'all niggas not doing the math, if it's a threesome, you got two girls, that means they was $200.
That's two. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you're right. What is happening? All right, look. I think it's a good time to segue into our main topics. So guys, if you want to go ahead and call in, I think it'll be now.
Yeah, if you want to call in and engage with us on this, that'd be great. If you want to call in and engage with us on this topic, that'll be great. We'll accept your call. We'll get on the line and we'll go to fisticuffs with you.
Yeah. So now that we moved off of
Jose Cabbage, no request on the live. You need to call in, nigga. The number's right there pinned.
Yeah, so now we're moving on to our main topic, which is men becoming simps in their old age. And what we mean by that is how, at a younger age, you probably hard on women. You probably have a narrative, when it comes to how you approach women. You see them, objectify them. Then you have a daughter, or you just, all of a sudden now you're like, hey, let's be sweet, hey, let's be tender with these women. You know what I mean? At what age is that proper, and why does that happen?
Yeah. Hey, Jose Cabbage, you really should call in, because I remember your life, man. This nigga's actually retired. He's a pimp in remission.
Yo, you just gonna call him out like that?
He all right. My bad, man. He ain't pimping no more. He ain't pimping no more.
So you're like, yo, you a perfect example of what we talking about.
And we talking about that right now.
Why are you a simp right now, dog?
He changed his life.
So what? At first, what age is old?
Old is like, in this day and age, if you take care of yourself well, age is after 50.
After 50. So
after 50.
Yeah, for black people. So if you're past 50 and you're like, look, let's be sweeter to women. Because actually, I'll tell you, my perspective is a little different where, and I'm not trying to make myself to be some type of angel, but, I was always a little...
we got a caller, sir. We got a caller. Yo. Yo,
what's going on? Yeah, stand by real quick. We having technical issues. Austin,
I can hear him. It's fine.
Better be from here though.
No. Keep it right there. Okay, there we go. Yo.
You on with no breakfast after sex? What's going on?
No breakfast after 6. And I never got breakfast after 6. Which nigga has done that? Unless you going to Denny's.
Well, it's actually from the perspective of the of the man leaving, moving on. You know what I'm saying? But,
okay, so yeah. I need you two to ask me the question over again. So I give you a significant, rebuttal. You feel me?
Got you.
But
So,
I also.
Well, first of all,
the question.
State your name clearly.
Jose Cabbage the Savage. You feel me?
All right, Jose Cabbage the Savage. Is it okay for older men to become simps in a sense of they become softer on women after a lifetime of being hard on women?
Of course, my young G. You know why? Because when you get older, motherfuckers get afraid to be alone. So you feel me? You get a little bit softer. That heavy hand ain't as heavy as it used to be. You feel me? So it's a little bit lighter, a little bit.
We just sitting there getting Jose Cabbage's opinion right now.
That's what it is. You feel me? But
we had a call in. If you want to call in, the numbers can.
You the boss is why you getting soft. You feel me? You Gucci. If you getting soft and you still getting your bread, don't get soft and don't just be like a regular ass nigga. Don't be, when you get soft, you got to be comforted with your financials, your physical, your mental, and any ability you got to present to this world.
So, but then that begs the question: if it's about companionship, then why be hard on women in the first place?
It's not about companionship. It's just somebody being there.
It's
just thing? About being there. Like, you may not even want to be with that person, but it's just that.
I told you.
Oh, so wait. Are you speaking from personal experience?
I'm speaking from every nigga I know experience.
Where you from?
I'm from Inglewood. Hyde Park and Market. Tell him, Biz.
I told you he's a retired pimp, son.
Okay. And what's your relationship with Jose?
We don't need to go into that.
Oh my God, yo, these dudes was hustling back doors.
Hey.
We don't need to go into that.
Hustling.
No, I wasn't fucking with the backdoor page or nothing. What I actually used to do, and I'll talk about this more later, probably on another episode. But I used to bodyguard for. I used to be the muscle for pimps. I used to hem niggas up if they ain't pay for the coochie.
Oh God.
I pull up in that hoodie and then it was over.
But a lot of us don't do it for the coochie, bro. We just do it just because, it's just fun. It's life. It's not like we're not looking. I'm not looking for no bitch for no come up because at the end of the day, I'm the come up. You feel me?
Hey, I think that's I think that's even why we started this podcast initially was kind of give people a sense of that. You know what I mean? Like, we are the commodity. We are the important one. You know what I'm saying? And that's anybody you interact with.
We are. Because without us, there's no dinner dates. There's no movies. There's none of that shit. There's no getting your stomach rubbed. There's none of that shit. It's definitely out without us.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you a couple more questions. And
then my girl right here says, "Yeah, right." And who gonna rub your feet then? A girl gonna rub your feet? Oh yeah. Okay. She ain't gonna give you fucking steel hard wheel around this motherfucker.
Can you put her on?
Yeah, right.
Can you put her on real quick?
Hold on. No, you're not online. You just on voice.
I don't want to.
Oh, she bougie right now. She don't want to because
I just wanted her to verify some of your statements, but that's cool.
Verify it. Come on.
So no, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. So, what's your occupation currently?
What's my occupation?
Yep.
Shit, if you guys want to call in too, the number is right below.
You said what?
I rule the nation, bro. From my occupation, it can't be stated.
Okay. And how old are you?
I'm 32.
32?
Cold as the flood.
All right. Thank you for calling in, bro.
All right. Thank you, Jose Cabbage.
My nigga.
All right. Yo, so.
I heard everything. It was crazy.
Yeah. Jose Cabbage the Savage.
Jose Cabbage the Savage.
32. He said, it's kind of, I like the fact that he was sitting there with his lady, you know what I'm saying? Saying like, yo, he said it's not for companionship. You just want somebody there. Yo, he is a savage. Respect.
That nigga I told you he's a retired pimp, bro. I used to work with him back in the day. I was like surprised he got on my live. I was like, whoa.
Well, you call for him.
I was like, Jose Cabbage, get on the line. Call right now, nigga.
Yeah, old men. I mean, we shouldn't even say old because Jose is 32. But at some point in your life, you develop a level of softness anyway. I was actually going to tell my perspective because I would say, and I'll actually put it on TVs, movies, and all that stuff. It was the whole idea of, let's just say, for lack of a better term, I started off a simp in a way where appealing to a woman thinking that Steve Urkel route was the way to go. Meanwhile, every Stefan Urkel come and swoop the chick up, and you know what I mean. So it's kind of weird. I wouldn't say I'm hard on chicks, but I definitely am more real with women in general. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know at what point what the trajectory for that is, but I'll just say the whole concept of someone, which even though he's denied it, I still say when a person seeks companionship, at that point they're softer on women. But can you still be hard on women and be in a relationship?
It depends, man. It depends on the foundation of the relationship with the person that you with.
Okay.
Because if the person you with is hard on people and is with that, then is encouraging that type of behavior, then you're gonna still hold those same truths about yourself, that same energy.
Because the way I look at a sense of you have a daughter. That's like Jay-Z when he come on, man. This dude made big pimping.
First off, when Jay-Z had a daughter, because he has like a daughter that's like 18 years old or some shit like that.
Oh, you really want to go there?
We
can't verify that, man.
I mean, well, he's been
allegedly
he's got kids out there that was before the Beyonce situation.
I mean, come on, man. Everybody, every chick with a big nose and big lips gonna get a quarter of the fortune. Fuck out of here.
Allegedly. You know what I mean? Allegedly, he had a situation, and that situation is still lingering. He ain't changed the way he moved. He kept going.
Yeah. Well, look. What I'm saying is, okay, you got this guy that made big pimping. I love big pimping because it took me to my later years to realize how harsh that song is. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't hear me talk like this, but I'm going to be blunt about the song. He said, I'm going to fuck this up. Should I thug him, love him, fuck him, leave him, but I don't trust or need him. Take him out the hood, keep him look good, but I don't fucking feed them. First time they fuss, I'm breezing. Talk about what's the reason. I'm a pimp in every sense of the word, bitch. Better trust and believe him. In the cut where I keep him. So I need a nut. I need to beat it up. Then it's beat, let him pick him up and play with the dick in the truck. A lot of chicks want to put chicken fist to cuss. Divorce him and split his bus. What you supposed to? I'm supposed to break bread because you got head. Nah, fuck that up. Oh, just because you got good hair, I'm supposed to break bread so you keep living it up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shit, I pass with nothing. Y'all get it. But this guy turns around.
You was doing your thing, man.
But it's just because I didn't realize how much of a work of art this thing was. It was very constructive to show how cold he is. Because think about it, he was saying nice things. He buys them jewelry, but won't feed them. What type of mind control manipulation is that?
Hey, it happens.
Feeding is caring. It takes nothing to buy you an expensive jewelry, but to feed you? He's like, that's like the first thing I was doing wrong. When I would take a chick out, I'd be like, you hungry? I was living life backwards. Jay-Z showed you. But to be this cold of an individual, to see him now, you know what I mean? You can't get a picture of Jay-Z without his daughter, his daughter, like she literally on every record. You know what I'm saying? Even seeing Jay-Z interact with Beyonce when he'll be in the you see Jay-Z jumping in the pool and see his body all flabby. You'll never catch Jay-Z slipping like this.
Oh yeah, but no doubt.
You could just see the interaction with Beyonce softens him. It makes him, tender. You know what I mean? See him on a speedboat, even how he dresses. You know what I mean? At what age does that?
I don't think it changed him. What I think it just requires him to move more constructively. You got to move with more preciseness because Beyonce demands a lot. You know what I'm saying? Fuck. But I can only imagine. Yes. And she got the kids too, so it. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
She can,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had this nigga get beat up in the elevator.
And still stay.
Composure.
It was my bodyguard watching me get beat up. What the fuck is this?
Composure.
The bodyguard probably tried to do something, and Beyonce did some shit with her nose, and he stopped immediately.
Waved this motherfucker off.
And allowed and Jay-Z didn't even reinforce the command. He didn't even say that. He was just like, oh, I guess I have to allow this beating.
So I think we found the answer to the puzzle. The tenderness that comes from the old man is not even age based. It's more about finding that woman to tame whatever you got going on. Because Jay-Z wasn't feeding chicks before he met Beyonce. He was literally not driving past every McDonald's, take him straight to the crib. Every time I see Jay-Z slipping, it's because of Beyonce moment. Not gonna lie.
I want to say this, man. I hope Austin's theory isn't. You
got him reflective.
I hope his theory isn't
reflective.
I hope Austin's theory isn't concrete, because I definitely will not be adhering to any of those type of situations. I'll live alone, man.
I don't know, man. Your tone of your voice changed already. Like it's like you're not saying this to us. You're saying it to yourself. It seems.
Yeah, I'll be alone, man. I will not. I won't allow this
companionship, man. It gets everybody. My dad. First of all, I have 11 brothers and sisters.
Yeah, that's
all
a lot.
on my dad's side. On my dad's side. You know what I'm saying? Only 5 of us has the same parent. The rest of them, I mean, you gotta find them. That's just the way it is. And to hear my dad speak, I'm throwing totally under the bus, but to hear him speak now is a lot of tenderness. My dad is up there in age, but and I would say he probably has met that woman, but he's probably met multiple of that women.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Shouts out to your dad for keeping the black community alive with our measly 13 to 14%.
He took be fruitful and multiply literally. He goes,
we need that. We need more people for the army.
he was the reason they invented the condom. They're like, we must stop this.
Contraceptive.
Construct something that prevents this. But yeah, man, that woman will change a lot about you. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, I don't like the sound of that.
I mean, that's the answer. That's literally what we've been trying to find out this whole time. I think we should remove age from the equation because it can happen to anyone.
Yeah,
at any age.
I guess that sounds good in theory. Like me, I'm man. Whatever makes me happy is what I'm gonna do.
You feeding them?
I'll feed them because that's
You
just
already
how
lost,
right. No, I didn't lose.
You already lost.
I didn't lose.
You shouldn't have fed them.
Bro, I feed it. I like everybody to eat around me. That's just common courtesy.
Yo, no breakfast, man. What are you doing,
bro?
What are you doing? What is he doing? Oh, well, no breakfast,
bro. That wasn't breakfast. That's dinner. That's before the sex.
We should change it,
bro. It says after
breakfast ever.
Bro, the key word is after.
Man,
if it's before, then that's you just securing the ass.
I am on the opposite spectrum. I have decided from this point forward, I'm feeding no one. Only dicks being played in trucks.
Nah.
You're gonna play with my dick in a truck. I don't have a truck yet, but when I do, know what's going down. You ain't eating nothing. I will buy you.
Yeah.
It's always this.
And the sad thing about it is it only applies to Range Rovers and Bentley trucks and Lamborghini trucks.
They have been disrespecting the word truck lately in general.
Niggas is throwing around truck.
You seen the Cybertruck, the Tesla Cybertruck? That is not a truck. Disrespecting the word truck.
For real, y'all gotta know this, man.
Yeah, I think.
Hey, what's the number to call in again?
Oh yeah, we can take another call in. It's the 323-412.
323. Hold up. 323
412
412
0557. Yeah, man. Yeah, like look, this it's a certain woman.
0557.
Yeah. But yeah, a certain woman you're introduced to that can soften your whole game up. I mean, come on, man. That's the
Call in, guys. You know what it is, gang shit.
You know what I mean? Like if you think about Barack Obama and his interaction with Michelle, you know what I mean? Michelle is you know what I mean? She's a notable woman of influence. You can tell his energy is different.
Man, I ain't adhering to that, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, if you guys, yo,
Can you be married to a Hillary Clinton?
thank you, bro. Hey, yo, if you wanna,
You know what I'm
if
saying?
you wanna
You
get
feed 'em.
into this discussion, you know what I'm saying? Can a woman come to your life and soften you up and change you into a simp, man?
No breakfast, baby.
You know what I'm saying?
No breakfast, lunch.
Can
or
she
dinner.
come into your life and change you up, man?
Already a simp if she's your woman.
That's the real topic. That is the real topic.
Yo, you already
That is the real topic.
Did you already just say somebody just lost?
I mean,
Just because they made somebody a partner in a franchise?
a partner.
we need an official destiny. Partner is a deep word. That is a deep word. I know
my
people.
partner.
I know.
Uses that's your woman, dog.
I know people who have been married.
She don't make no decisions, and you know I come through, and you know that's she take care.
Vaughn is incriminating himself.
Yo, hey, if you want to get in on this, you call in, bro.
We have a-
Call in the number
we have
right
a-
there. Call in,
We have
son.
a caller in. What is this?
I'm sorry. Do you hold your woman at night?
Man,
Is that simp
sometimes, son.
Okay, we need an official definition of the word simp because I think this word is getting
Nah,
tossed
that-
around. Yeah, we need an official definition of simp because it's actually unfair to people
Hey.
who just are cohabitating.
All the people in the live, if you want to get into discussion, call in. We are talking about the idea of older men becoming simps because they now have a daughter or because some type of involvement with a woman.
We boiled it down. It's not the daughter. It's the woman. It's the woman. It's not the daughter.
Either
I was
one,
mistaken.
whatever influence
mistaken. So-
drives this older man to becoming a simp, and him
Yo, he's taking
and
this
him
personally.
and him doing unthinkable things.
Okay, I have an official definition.
All right, here we go. Here we go, son.
Yeah,
Here
we
we
on
go.
the caller in. We might need to conclude on this
Yeah.
because this might hurt. Simp is a slang insult for men who are seen as too attentive and submissive to women, especially out of a failed hope of winning some entitled sexual attention or activity from them. Translation: the word simp is meant to troll young men for doing anything for a girl to get some action he supposedly deserves. And this was written by a woman. No, I'm kidding. Don't say that. I mean, that's a confusing. There's a lot of stuff in there.
There was a lot of things in there, man. It was too vague, son. That's anybody who courts a woman is a simp. Nah,
So simp is relationship slang for like nigga, pretty much. It's just confusing. Like I can say it if I am one, but you can't. It's a derogatory term that's meant to offend. That's based what the last line was saying. But yeah, too attentive. Ask yourself, are you too attentive and submissive to a woman?
no, I'm not.
Any woman.
Well, my mom.
Okay. Especially
Not
out
even
of
my
fail-
mom. My mom called me. I give her like a 2-hour. Hey, not even my mom gets that type of energy.
I
My
thought
mom,
you said simp bad.
Bro.
Like,
bro, my mom called me,
simp-
asked me to do a favor. 2 hours later, I'm telling her I'm on my way.
Look, especially out of failed hope
2 hours.
of winning
You wait.
some entitlement sexual attention or activity from. So I guess you can, in a relationship, technically, if it's a relationship, you're technically not a simp.
Yeah, I told you.
Because you're getting some sexual attention.
I'm getting it.
But you can exhibit simp-like behavior in said relationship. But by definition, you're not a simp.
You're not automatically a simp.
Yeah, you're...
In a relationship, but you could display simpish behavior.
Yeah,
Like,
simp-
for
simp-
instance,
Okay.
for example, like Willie D recently. Shouts out to him and the Ghetto Boys in Texas and all that. But Willie D is under fire for saying things in order to defend women on the behalf of the Kevin Samuels situation. So what he did was, instead of pointing out the logic of the situation and focusing on that, he went and tried to attack Kevin Samuels' physical appearance, which is a simp move because his physical appearance had nothing to do with the conversation or the interaction between him and that woman.
That's just great deflection. But also to bring up, and I hate to do this to you, but earlier we brought up looks as being a reason why you would get a certain reaction from a woman anyway. I mean,
that's to get the attraction of a woman. But when you're arguing about what is said and an exchange of conversation, you using an emotional deflection like that just showcases that you didn't have any legs to really stand on.
I think that's a bad tactic for arguing in general. I don't think that's gender specific, but I would say this, coming to the aid overall, defending a sect of people who don't need a defense, I would say could be considered a simp-like behavior. But when it comes to the quarrels of sex, it's a tango. You know what I'm saying? And you just don't want to be on the underside of that. That's the nicest way I can say that without this is me bringing it back in without attacking one or another. You know what I'm saying? Because women have their version of it. You know what I mean? Like, because you could be too submissive. Even though I think it is a woman's role to be somewhat submissive to her man, you could be too submissive and not have power, and it's a bad look for both parties. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, there's a tango. You know what I mean? You give a little, you get a little, and I think that's what we're really talking about is balance. And simp behavior is when there's a lack of balance. When your woman is saying, "Come on, man, damn," and you like, you know what I mean? Like a woman shouldn't talk to a man like that. You know what I'm saying? Or we should visit that in a future episode. Is what is simping for women?
I don't think, do women have a simp quarter? I think for women it's not a simp behavior, but it's more of like a pick me behavior where they're allowing the toxic behavior of men.
Thirst.
But thirst can be for anybody. Though.
Thirst can be for anybody. I think it's a good note to conclude on. What do you think?
I think that for some final words, one.
He's still offended by the result.
I am not a goddamn simp. Okay. And in part two, I think that just the whole Kevin Samuel situation has opened the floodgates to showcasing how much people are offended at the idea of having standards in dating, and that women can't just come in a situation with nothing anymore. They have to, the reveal of, yo, you got to bring something to the table, even if this nigga got 6 figures. Because one, the nigga doesn't care about your money. Any respecting man. Now you may be able to get a nigga from Atlanta or something like that, where them niggas don't like to work. And
let's do the next episode, because that's great. That's great. I think that's great.
You want to take that? All right.
That's next episode.
Jeremy wants to end you guys. I love you.
Because look, you just don't like the result. But the topic was old men simping in a later age, like what brings that about? And so far, unless we do a part 2, the answer is meeting that woman. That's what brings it out. It has nothing to do with age. It's all about meeting that woman.
I hate everything. Because I will meet any woman and they still won't control me.
The Hulk had Betty. The Hulk had Betty, dog. All right, guys.
Sean was killing it. Janae Aiko just came in and was like, "You're done."
Big Sean now. Oh my God, now.
Be artistic from now on.
Oh my God.
Oh my
Big
Sean is a great.
Just emotional now.
Got him talking. Yo, when your lead single for your album is "I'm Single," there is nothing but hurt behind. What rapper had to announce he was single? You right, Janae Aiko. She brought him to his knees.
Oh my God.
It's all right, man. You get him next time, man. Don't.
Nah,
it's okay.
nah.
It's okay. It's okay. Even we literally had a retired pimp call in next to his chick and said, "Wait, yo, that's it. That's the answer. That's the answer."
A retired pimp called and ended it.
Nigga, that's
next to his.
the bear trap.
Son.
That's the bear trap.
I just need somebody.
Bear trap. I just need somebody. This dude, no offense, Jose. This dude said, no, it's not about companionship, and then proceeded to use the exact definition of companionship. It's
because he don't like the feeling of that either. Oh my god!
And look, he did a chick. Hey, baby, you want to talk to people? No, I don't want to talk to people. She don't want to talk. She don't want to come to the phone right now.
She checked him.
You know what I mean?
Fuck, man.
Yo, hey,
this episode
savage,
has been very sad and enlightening.
We'll get him next time, man. Don't trip. It's all good. We all everybody has a Laura.
Fucking topic is this.
You chose it. All right, guys.
All right,
my name's Jeremy Scippio.
I'm Vonroburts, man.
No
and you seen our hood. Hey, bro, you gotta show love to us, man, because we've been working hard to get this up and running and just get the legs moving so we can. Shouts out to Austin and just the studios for holding us down and getting us all equipment. I need to start doing a better job of getting all the supplies and letting them know what I need in order to not look as janky as this, because I do got the fucking bag right here. I got the external drive and the brush holding it together, baby, for the live.
Meek Mill is sponsoring the budget for the show. Don't trip.
Oh my God, $20.